Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I have a gift request for this documentary series that so many folks, myself included, are just having a blast with. There's so much information in it. There are humorous stories. There are lessons learned about how the business works. So many just organic details of how things worked, all centered around Bill Anderson's 50th anniversary celebration, which was a couple of years ago, hosted by Vince Gill. And funRonni made a gift to the channel for me to do the prior 6-part series, and now we have episode 3, it's called. It's a 90-minute 6-parter that I'll break it down into the 6 parts. So, Ronnie, thank you for this gift from everybody on the channel and from me for this experience, because it really is a journey. And we're learning about the artists, where they started, and just the shenanigans they pull when they're on the road and whatever they do. All right, so let's get into this. I'm wearing my Georgia hat because that's where Bill Anderson was raised. I think he was born there too, but I didn't see that in the wiki page. But anyway, here we go.
Both ways.
But I got to tell you that there's one story that you might not like, because you happened to bring your ball team up there to Stanton, Virginia one time and got beat by somebody.
Well, they brought in a bunch of ringers.
He brought singers, you brought ringers.
They talk about that all the time.
That was fun. That was back when they were doing the big 4th of July festivals up there. Yeah, we played a softball game against the Statler brothers. There was 4 of the Statler brothers, and the other players were from the New York Mets. They got a bunch of ringers. And
they had some ringers in there.
It was fun. We did get beat. Yes, we did.
But I just want you to know, from the guy that walks into this town for the first time writing songs, and somebody's coming here to try to entertain and sing, to the guy that's standing on stage today, the most professional there is, that you're inspired everybody, and from the bottom to the top. And we all love you for it.
Thank you.
For sure.
Love you right back.
What'll happen? You're just like me. You came to town, and it made an impact when somebody was nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh,
It'll
yeah.
last a lifetime.
It does.
And I wish that everybody could understand that young kid. He's coming in there, and if you're nice to that young kid, it will make that impact and last a lifetime.
Oh, it's so worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so worth it.
Now, Jean Shepherd was the first one actually to be nice to me. She still is now and then.
Ever?
Just about.
We beat him in
In
Canasta.
Nashville. What?
We beat Hawk and Harlan in Canasta.
I didn't hear that.
Enough said.
You beat Hawk and Harlan in Canasta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did.
Don't you remember?
Gene and Hawk used to come over to our house, and Harlan and Hawk we had this table hockey game, and they would play hockey. You should have seen Harlan and Hawk fighting over this kids' hockey game. They were fantastic.
As you
we
should.
did that, and we used to go bowling, and Hawk would throw the ball, and it would land way down there at the pins, because he was so great. Good friends.
Well, Jimmy, you must have been around a lot of shenanigans with those other boys. They knew how to have some fun.
They did. I learned from some of the best in the world. They knew how to entertain. I mean, they went. They had the comedy. They had, the singing, and they had it all. They really did. And I miss them terribly. I mean, it's been 8 years now, but we had some great times. I got to meet a lot of the people that I never dreamed, because they picked me up from right out of the clubs back there in Virginia. I mean, I went from the little leagues to big leagues overnight. I remember riding a pickup truck, going to ride a pickup truck around the Houston Astrodome with some lights on it. For the first time, I'm with those guys, and I'm like 40,000 people, and I'm just standing there going, what do I do now? And Harold says, boy, start waving. I said, they don't know me. He said, they just wave anyway. You're on a truck with lights on it, so It was just mind-blowing to me that I got to meet people and do the things that I did. And I'm very thankful, but also I was scared to death, too, the whole time. But they really made it really easy for me.
Well, I'm sure, and they were so loved that I'll bet that made it even easier.
Well, everybody loved them. That's exactly right.
shoes.
So they knew going in that I was there to try to help out. It wasn't like I was coming in to try to really take somebody's place, because when Lou DeWitt, bless his heart, he passed away back in 1990 of Crohn's disease, and we miss him terribly still.
And, you know, he was such a distinctive part of their sound.
Yeah.
Right.
But I really think, Jimmy, that you made your own place in
Yeah,
that group.
I did.
Because there was the Statlers then, and then the Statlers later.
Well,
and that sound that you brought was
The
distinctive
good thing
too.
was when I came into the group, I didn't try to change it. I wanted to blend. Because if the blend wasn't there and it stuck out, then it wasn't going to be the same. So it had to blend.
But it also had your songs.
Well, that's right.
You know,
I got that.
as much of it as you're singing.
Right.
It was your heart as a songwriter as well that made an impact. And
Well, I
Yeah.
still say today, God had His hand in all of it, and more than I can even imagine. Even when I look back on it, I think, man, I can just see it. You know that He said, here's this song. I know you need it right now, so here, you know. And so I took it and run with it, you know. But it was a great time with those guys. 21 years.
That's
I
great.
still can't believe
Oh,
it.
wow.
well, would you put
supposed to
a
be.
good Bill Anderson song on us?
I'll try to. I'll get up here and do something.
Sing it up there high where men's supposed to sing.
Well,
What is your line about?
Yeah.
You sing like a girl,
I sing
but
like
you live
a
in a
woman,
nice
but I live
house.
in a nice house because
Oh,
I
yeah,
sing
here we
like a
go.
woman.
I don't have my glasses, and I'm going to read this off the paper if you don't mind. But this is a Connie Smith song, and I didn't wear my tight underwear today, so there's no telling what might happen. But kick her off there, boys. We'll see what we can do. All right.
What a great beginning to a song.
I
Instrumentally.
wish you only knew all the days I've made it through because of you and your sweet love. I wish that I could count the times peace and comfort filled my mind because of you and your sweet love. You're what keeps me going, the sun that lights my sky, the rose that blooms in winter, the rain that cools July. Never try to tell me it wasn't God above that sent me you and your sweet love. Mike Johnson, y'all, let's hear it. Almost every night it seems you come walking through my dreams, precious you and your sweet love. And tonight, though we're apart, there's a coolness in my heart, thanks to you and your sweet love. You're the rock I cling to, the star I wish upon,
It's
the
cracking up.
water in my desert, the anchor in my storm. Oh, never try to tell me that it wasn't God above that sent me you and your sweet love.
Such a simple theme.
He sent me you and your sweet
Boy, can't sing.
Way to go, Jimbo. Thank you, buddy. God bless you.
Attaboy, way to do one for the high singers, pal. I believe that was a step higher than Connie's key, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't even think that high.
You know, T. Graham Brown is here today. He's been
Oh, cool.
chipping in here and there now and then and telling some great stories, and he's got a great love for Whispering Bill Anderson.
I do for a fact. Bill's
He's
been.
another one that imitates me.
I know.
God bless you, Bill. First
He's
show I
not
ever did
shy.
with you was in 1976 at the Stone Mountain Park under the shed. And I met the lady that booked us there the other night. She came up to me and told me, that sure was fun, man. You knocked me out. I didn't know how good it was going to be. He had this deal set up. The first time I'd ever seen it, he had this screen behind him. And I guess you started out in the year 1959 or 60 or whatever. He had a smash for every year. He'd put the year, you know, and he'd sing. And it was awesome, man. Hey, thanks for letting me be here.
Thank you for being here.
This is really cool. I was listening on the way into you, and Gary Nicholson and I wrote a great song one time, and I was listening to it on the way in. I was thinking, man, I got to write with Bill Anderson. How cool is that?
Boy, you sang the fire out of that too. You talking about Which Way to Pray?
Yeah, Which Way to Pray.
You made a great record on
Oh, thanks, man. Had a good song to work with. You having fun?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am too, man.
I'm just kind of in a fog with all of this. It's,
You gonna let me sing?
please.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I gotta. Let me see if I can hold that a minute. I got to pull up my britches. And I got to take.
Did you unbutton the top button?
Well, they're drawstring pants. It's hard to do that. So I'm so glad that you started off by holding the lyrics.
Sure.
Amen.
He don't know any of my songs.
Hey, so I don't know if you know this. I'm gonna sing "I May Never Get to Heaven." When'd you write this?
1959,
Really?
Wow.
When did Conway have the hit on it?
1970. This song was recorded. This was one of those
It's an
songs
encyclopedia.
that just never seemed to find its true mark. I mentioned B.J. did it, and it was the backside of one of his big hits. The original record of this song was by Don Gibson, and it was the backside of Just One Time, which was a monster. We never could get this song in the right hands until Conway got a hold of it, and he cut it in 1970. Buddy Killen wrote the melody to this. I wrote the lyrics.
Well, it's cool. I hope I can sing it. I hope I can do all right.
I'll bet on you.
All right, guys. Now I'm depending on you.
These folks are so confident. Confident that they're among friends.
Oh, I walked with you, and I talked with you, and I held your loving hand. Yeah, we loved a while and lived a while, and I thought that fate had it planned. Oh, then someone stole my angel, and I lost what I love most. I may never get to heaven, but I once came mighty close. I may never play a golden harp or spread celestial wings or walk a golden staircase while a distant chorus sings. Oh, but once I held felt your tender touch. I may never get to heaven, but I didn't, Lord, didn't miss it much. I may never get to heaven, but I once came mighty close.
I wonder if, Carol Lee, did you sing on Conway's record of that?
I didn't sing on this one.
Because you sang on so many of them.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe you sang on that.
No, this was, he had changed over to a different vocal group, and in fact, Owen wasn't producing this.
Oh.
And so he just went a whole new route. And so I got fired. No, I didn't. I really didn't, but.
Well, that was a fabulous job just then.
Amen.
All right, that's a good time to stop that one. Yeah, that song got me good. That T. Graham sang, so yeah, sorry, it's a little tough right now to talk. That doesn't happen too often, but it did. So I'm going to leave this one be and just pick up on the next episode. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video, the next episode of this, and keep rocking the country. Have a great day.